That when we see so many of our brothers and sisters pass away, that we remind ourselves that they're okay, that they're taken care of. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comforted the believers with the ayat of shahada. وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتًا بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ فَرِحِينَ بِمَا أَتَاهُمُ اللَّهُ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ وَيَسْتَبْشِرُونَ بِالَّذِينَ لَمْ يَلْحَقُوا بِهِمْ مِنْ خَلْفِهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, those people that you have sent before you, don't say that they're dead. They're alive. They are with their Lord now. They are being taken care of now. And they are happy. Farihina. They are happy with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to them. Dear brothers and sisters, if we don't have that belief in ourselves, then we're going to suffer. We have that belief firmly in our hearts that when shuhada leave, they leave to a better place. And Allah revealed those verses to comfort the loved ones of the martyrs of Uhud, to let them know, your loved ones are okay. Your loved ones are now taken care of. So what is said to them, أَلَّا تَخَافُوا, do not be afraid, وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا, and do not grieve. Now subhanAllah, there is a messaging that Allah Azza wa Jal gives to the people of Uhud that survived and the people of Uhud that passed away. The people of Uhud that survived and that had to move on after Uhud required a different type of messaging. And the messaging to them was, وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. So I want you to just pay attention to this, that to the one that is dying, to the one that actually left this world, أَلَّا تَخَافُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. Don't be afraid and do not grieve. Don't be afraid and do not grieve. But to the one that is alive, وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. The root word here, or the messaging stays the same of huzn, of grief. Don't grieve. Now we are human beings. Allah taught us to have hearts. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever does not have mercy will not have mercy shown to them. If your heart doesn't break, then there's something wrong with your heart. What can I do with a man who has no mercy in his heart? But do not grieve to a point that it shuts you off, that it shuts you down. But the word وَلَا تَهِنُوا is different from أَلَّا تَخَافُوا. See, those that have left this world are given that message of, you're going to be okay now. You don't need to fear anything that comes next. But those that have to continue forward are told, وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. وَلَا تَهِنُوا. Tahinu means don't lose steam. It means don't lose heart. It means don't falter. It means don't break down. You still have to go forward. Don't stop. Don't stop. وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. And do not let your grief overwhelm you to where you are shut down. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. Don't stop. Don't lose heart. Don't quit this fight. Don't quit this struggle. And you can imagine, and this is what we've been talking about every Tuesday night, and this makes Uhud feel very real right now, even to us from far away as we're watching these images and they're debilitating. But this makes it all that more real. Imagine walking around Medina and you survived Uhud and you buried everyone that you loved. And the army that killed the Muslims that day, they did tamthil, they mutilated the bodies and made examples out of them. And you buried your loved ones and you saw them in pieces and you saw them cut up into all different types of figures, all types of disfigurement, and now you have to walk and you have to figure out what you do next. وَلَا تَهِنُوا. No, you're not allowed to quit. Don't sulk. Don't give this up. Don't lose heart. وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. When you are the exalted, so long as you remain believers, you are the victorious party. You are on the higher ground, so long as you remain believers, so long as you did not lose your iman, so long as you maintained your faith, you have not lost. In victory, in the worldly sense, if you lose your faith, you have lost. In defeat, if you maintained your faith, you have won.